it's you. You're the one who told my husband to kill the chickens. But I don't blame you. He would have done it whether you said so or not. We split up over that. There's a name for a man like that who butchers innocent animals. Actually, I think it is butcher. Anyway, I'm better off now. And I got myself some new birds. Not fancy purebreds, mind you. I went down to the local chicken shelter and rescued some poor dears down on their luck. Oh, the world's been horrible to them. Lot of angst under those feathers. But I figured out a way for them to channel all that rage into something healthy and constructive. With the money from the divorce, I built this track for them. And with my cut of all the wages, I can buy top quality feed for them, with some left over for me. Money! To Horace by the track. All profits go to... well, mostly they go to buying more feed. They're voracious eaters.
Calm, imposing, and dignified. 2 wings to me secret weapons are his 2 wings. The advantage they give him over other chickens accounts for his performance relative to theirs, which is essentially comparable. Mostly Slow Joe's name is deceptive. He's actually slow nearly all the time and prefers to be called William. Mr. Cluckles comes from a long line of chickens who, with their natural combination of stamina, agility and showmanship, were virtually born to race. However, since chicken racing was only invented recently, these traits went completely unnoticed, and instead they were mostly just eaten. Calm, imposing, and dignified. The Colonel is the gentleman of the course. If there were a door on the track, he would open it for the ladies. And if he wore a garment with sleeves, he would not wipe his nose on them, if he had a nose. This enigmatic bird is also known as He Who Kicks People, Corn's worst nightmare, and the Hero Chaser. The Feathered Avenger has many names, but only one speed. Fast. Unless he's having an off day, in which case he's 2 speeds, but the second is nearly as fast as the first, so you'd hardly notice. And they're off! If your name isn't Mr. Cluckles, you're looking at tail feathers now. Bad luck, Colonel. Keep your chin up, or whatever chickens have. Timmy beaks into the lead. The important thing to remember, folks, is that for these chickens, it doesn't end with this race. Timmy wins! Wow, I tell you, I've never seen 2 wings work so hard.
Ah, hello.
stamp my renewal. It's you, the hero who entered the reliquary and survived. How splendid to have you back at the Academy. From the moment we first met, I knew you were someone who understood the value of knowledge, of learning. It's one of the things that sets you apart from your brother. As you know, King Logan closed the Academy and cut all our funding. I don't know whether he considers education a waste of time or a threat to his power. Your father believed the Academy should archive information and make it available to all, and I share that belief. We have many books here, yet many more languish in obscurity. If they're not found, their wisdom will be lost forever. The Academy needs a hero as much as the people of Albion do. Will you help us to retrieve these rare tomes? Oh, thank the gods of documentation. The Academy will continue to grow. Of course, it will still be closed by royal decree, but let us tackle one problem at a time. Whenever you find a book in your travels, bring it to my desk, and I will give it a good home. I know of several that exist and have already prepared displays for them. All you have to do is to place them accordingly.
Oh, hello.
And that's
Lovely,
Mr. Cluckles
aren't they?
coming in for the win!
I've collected gnomes since I was a lad. My family said it was unhealthy. It made me take stock of my life, and I realised I had to make a change. So I cut off all contact with them. Now it's just me and the gnomes. They're my best friends, especially Jonathan. He's like a brother. I would actually die for him. It's his birthday today, you know. I ordered a special present for him and everything, but it never got here, unfortunately. You couldn't find out what happened to it for me, could you? Great, great! Now, this package, like I said, it's very special. I ordered it from a catalogue. It was very expensive, but then this is Jonathan we're talking about. He deserves only the best. Now, according to the catalogue, the delivery coach travels through Misspeak Valley. Maybe they lost a wheel there or something. It's a good place to start looking around, anyway.
Welcome to the...
Nothing but that worthless hunk of stone. Loving it. We get nothing for this job except our fee. Oh, lad! Hit him back! Just cheating, innit?
What I call a block.
That was a lucky hit. That's damn arse cheeky, that is.
Delivery!
Bit of a shortage on goods at the moment, so I'll offer you more if you...
Go on. I ain't asking for much. Unless you've got much.
Open the door, I'm begging you.
I went treasure hunting once, dug for an hour, and it was nothing but a stupid pretty necklace. Oh. Hey? Oh.
Well, what could have happened to it? Maybe I should have bought the shipping insurance. You got it! Oh, this is brilliant! Brilliant! You see, Jonathan? I told you, didn't I? Oh, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be so mind-bogglingly amazing. People are going to say, right, this is mind-bogglingly amazing. Put it in the place of honour, would you? Right, let me see. Now then, here are the instructions. Prepare your display area in pride of place. Done that. Ensure that your garden ornaments are facing your gargoyle with unbroken line of sight. Check. Face your gargoyle, stand confident, take a deep breath, and say in an authoritative voice... Oh.
Gargulus multipulus us.
Never leave home without a hat. Start every day with a healthy breakfast. Don't eat wild mushrooms, they could be toadstools. Don't play with matches.
Oh, this is the greatest day of my life! Wait until I tell my family. Oh, I forgot I've stopped talking to them. Oh, who cares about them? This is mind-bogglingly amazing! In the morning when I wake up and I stumble out of bed,
I put my pointy hat on my little pointy head.
And it doesn't much matter if the sky is rain or shine,
Because the gnome is happy almost all the time.
They said a gnome is a happy fellow almost all the time.
We said a gnome is a happy fellow almost all the time.
Oh, I travel round the land and wherever I roam,
From the mountains in the distance to the meadows back at home,
I raise my head and say in a loud resounding voice,
being a gnome is awfully nice.
all the gnomes on the right. Say, boy, little hat.
Please, my sweet, please. I'm so sorry. I'll make it up to you.
Oh, I've heard that before. And the first few times you disappointed me. Your clumsiness was sort of adorable in its way, but it's got a bit tired, hasn't it?
My darling, please don't. I'm sorry. Please, let's not argue. It's so awful.
Awfully boring, you mean? Perhaps if you ever won, it would be more interesting.
When I married my wife, she was all sweetness and smiles. And now she's all bitterness and bile. She bullies me, she berates me. It's horrible. She's horrible. But if I divorced her, she'd get half my fortune, which is quite a bit of money. Oh, I wish I was someone else. Wait. What if she was with someone else? If a fellow like you were to approach her, woo her, tell her you've got more money than I do, she'd divorce me to marry you, and I'd be free and clear. Of course, you wouldn't actually have to marry her. Once she's divorced me, you could just walk away. Oh, I'd love to see the look on her face then. I know it sounds repugnant, but this could be my only way out. Will you do it? You'll do it? Oh, this is the first good thing that's happened to me in years. She's inside. You can start there. I'll go to the pub. Get out of your way. It shouldn't be too...
What is it now? Don't tell me you want to talk about things. Oh, sorry. I thought you were my husband. Don't know how I could have confused someone like you for someone like him. So, what can I do for you? Oh, you're a
Huh?
Yes. Yes. Right. Oh. Yes.
I thought croquet was boring. It's bloody exhilarating compared with marriage. You know how to make a girl feel nice and naughty all at the same time. That's quite a talent. Well, handsome. You're quite a bit of fun, aren't you? Much more diverting than that husband of mine. Do you know he spends all his time reading or gardening? So dull. I can't remember the last time he did something nice for me, like buy me jewelry. I adore jewelry, by the way. Look at that. Oh, it is beautiful. Thank